every pony, and welcome to Mellow Mondays with Golden Microphone. I am your host, the very same, and welcome to a whole new show. Yes, indeed. Unlike the last few shows that have been unfortunately cancelled due to ongoing internet problems, as well as moving to a brand new studio, we are going to be a little bit different with our Mellow Mondays programming, in the way that after every show I will be uploading the show up to YouTube and sending it on to the interwebs so that everyone may enjoy the beauty and the wonder that is Mellow Mondays. A great way to start or end your day, depending on where you are in the world. For you who are listening to us on YouTube later on, I hope I got the volume correct. It's been a while, and the new studio is, well, a little bit of a shambles. I won't lie about that. On to a little bit of business, of course, and I suppose I should be giving you all an update on how things are going with the new studio, the move, and how life generally is for yours truly, Golden Microphone. And I must say that it's been an adventure. I'll give it that. I've moved for about a month now, and things are starting to finally settle down. My monetary situation is getting better, so I may be able to make some more public visitations to the Bronies of New South Wales nowadays, as I did on the weekend. My goodness. Let me tell you about the weekend. Oh my. But before that, of course, I'd like to put out a personal thank you to the fine folks at PonyCon AU. They've been a brilliant help in supporting the move of Oatstralia On Air's studio from, well, one suburb to another, to be honest. And in order to thank them, I'd like for you guys to check out the links below in the description, or since you guys are listening live, but I was talking to the YouTubers just then, go to the link that I'm about to post into the chat. That would be www.ponyconau.com. Check them out for more new information about the finished Indiegogo campaign that finished a couple of weeks ago now. Find out the progress of those amazing amazing animations that our dedicated animator, who also created the logo, not the logo, sorry, the the mascots for us. And it would be Bruce and Starcrossed. They really are a lovely pair, those two. I should get them on the show one day. Anyway, another big shout out to the ever-patient Mr. DJ West J, who is the head of Philadelphia Radio, for his patience as Oatstralia On Air moves and, well, dilly-dallies around. We are in partnership, so it's always a nice idea to give a shout out to your partners. Philadelphia Radio is starting up has started up, I should say, a fantastic radio affiliate network, and they've asked us at Oatstralia On Air to be a part of it. Now, of course, with moving the entire studio, I haven't had a chance to really think about it or do things about it. But now there is time, and we can do what we need to. So send us your support and send them your support as well. Have a listen in and see what changes Oatstralia will probably go through in order to become a part of this amazing frontier. Well, lead it anyway. No. Oh, I'm terrible. I hope you're not listening, Jay. That would be... oh, what the heck. I hope you're listening. Because I am eager. I am very eager to get this going. I just don't have the money. The bits just get away from me. I'm a Pegasus. I'm a frivolous, frivolous Pegasus. I can't help it. I really can't. It'll happen though. It really will. Now, for your mellow pleasures this evening, I've decided to change things up a little bit and feature an artist on each of the Mellow Mondays shows from now on. This being episode 1, say, of the new studio series. I'm not even sure what to call this. I'm sure it'll be up on YouTube at some point anyway. I'll think of a title. Anyway, tonight's featured musician is someone who I've very recently signed up to, well, to the station, who I found to be, well, a genius. I'm not pulling any punches on this. I'm not trying to elevate this particular person, but they are brilliant, flat out and utterly brilliant. I hadn't heard anything like them before. And they're vocally talented, very vocally talented. Who is this mystery artist that I recently signed up to Oatstralia on air? Well, allow me to introduce you to AwkwardMarina. There's a picture of her on the well, it's not an actual picture of her, but this is what I found on her YouTube page. Not exactly flattering, but yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. This is AwkwardMarina, and she has very recently been to the New York Comic-Con. I'm not entirely sure where she's from. I will get her on for an interview one of these days, but seeing as she was just come out from Comic-Con, I really don't think that she's in the mood for anything like that today. So, instead, I will be featuring her music tonight. The first of which will be played up in just a few moments. But before that, I would absolutely love for all of you to know that the weekend that happened in Sydney with the Bronies of New South Wales was amazing. Sunday was terrible in every sense of the word. Terrible good, terribly bad, terribly oh god. Just all of it. And of course there is video of the occurrences. I will not show them here on Mellow Mondays because we are not here to get ourselves sick. But if you are at all curious and you weren't there, look for milk. That's all I'm going to tell you. Look for milk. I'm very sure that some pony, is making the actual edited video of the day, so that'll be linked up at some point, I'm sure. It will be great. Now, on to tonight's featured artist, AwkwardMarina. They very recently finished up at New York Comic-Con, dressing up as Pinkie Pie, and she looks great. She looks fantastic. I could bring up the video, but I think that would probably be an invasion of privacy. Even though it is on YouTube for the world to see, I think we'll wait on that one. Before that, I'd like to play one of her earlier songs, DJ Just Like Me. From what I understand, this particular piece that's odd. I don't have my information up. Oh dear. Ah, the joys of live radio. All of you YouTubers can just laugh. Anyway, let's see here. I don't actually have any information on DJ Just Like Me. But from what I see, it is a song for Vinyl Scratch by Vinyl Scratch, and sung by AwkwardMarina. So, sit back, relax, enjoy yourselves as we play DJ Just Like Me. On Oatstralia on Air Live, this is Mellow Mondays with Gold Microphone, yours truly. This is DJ Just Like Me.
You're a DJ just like me. There will be music playing all around. No matter where you are, you will hear the sound. If I could have it my way, I'd spin my records all day and let the music play. So all the way to Celestine's castle, past the trees of the evergreen forest, down the road from Sweet Apple Acres. That's where you'll find me. Chrysalis could be wreaking havoc, Mr. Discord to strike again, and Diamond Dogs can be mean heartbreakers. But we'll still party when you're a DJ just like me. The ponies are around the desert, and the music has all the answers. When you're a DJ just like me. All you wanna do is make people smile. That's why I'll stay a DJ. When you're a unicorn, and that's the way that you were born. Then you're a DJ just like me. There will be dubstep in every pony's ears. There will be bass drops that everybody hears. There will be parties and there will be no fears. That's what I want so bad, bad, bad. Sapphire Shores will be singing loudly, Mike the Dragon is dancing proudly. Aren't you glad that your town just found me? Friends and music will soon surround me. And relax, hang aside, flap your wings, start to fly. So happy I could cry. When you're a DJ just like me. The ponies are around the desert, and the music has all the answers. When you're a DJ just like me. All you wanna do is make people smile. That's why I'll stay a DJ. When you're a unicorn, and that's the way that you were born. Then you're a DJ just like me. You're a DJ just like me.
That was DJ Just Like Me by AwkwardMarina. This was Vinyl Scratch's song as sung by AwkwardMarina. What do you think? She has quite the voice on her, doesn't she? And it works. It works really well. Almost as good as well, not Hannah Kay, sorry, Wolfie's interpretation of Vinyl Scratch. Really well done. And I'm just sitting here, having a little bit of a think, wondering how I'm going to be able to make this radio station the absolute best that it can be. Obviously, commentary from the audience is read up on... yes, more Pegacorn. I'm afraid Pegacorn doesn't quite fit into Mellow Mondays, dear Anthony, but we'll have a think about it. Perhaps we'll talk to Metal Brony about that. He hosts his show on Thursdays, so if you check out Metal Brony, should be good. Tobias just asked that we play Freebird. No, I'm afraid not. If I were to play Freebird on this particular station, on this tune, I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to put this onto YouTube at all. You see, we've kind of had a few tiffs with YouTube about, you know, licensing and other such things. And it's not, it's not something we want to go through again. So we are going to attempt to play nothing but pony music. Those done by pony musicians, those who have signed up to the station, and hopefully we'll have no problems from here on in. Let's see. To Kill a Rockingbird says, I liked it, despite the DJ Pony theme. It's good, isn't it? When I first listened to it, I was flabbergasted at knowing that I didn't know about this particular singer, and I was horrified. I had to know more, so I listened to more. I asked her through YouTube whether she wanted to be on this, well, have her music featured on the station, and she said yes. It was all the good stuff. Tobias is insisting on playing Freebird because it's mellow. Once again, I can't play Freebird due to YouTube licensing restrictions. Prime Sonic says, just keep things nice and mellow. I'll be here, waking up. Ah yes, of course. I will attempt to do that. Not all of Awkward Marina's stuff is mellow. She's actually diverted into musicals, as far as I can tell, from a couple of her latest songs, which will be played a little bit later on. Anthony asks, what time on Thursdays? Well, like most shows on Oatstralia on Air Live, his show starts also at 9 o'clock, or at least I'm fairly sure it was 9 o'clock. I'm the head of the station and I don't even know the times of my host's shows. I'll have to ask him for sure and see when he really wants to play. It's either 9 or 10. I can give you that. I can promise you that. For those of you on YouTube, you probably already know the answer because it'll be floating on the screen somewhere. Maybe around there. Anyway. Anthony also says, Love is in Bloom. Love is in Bloom is fantastic. However, I don't think I can play that one quite yet because I don't have Daniel Ingram as a signed artist. I could probably play a Love is in Bloom remix, maybe, but I don't think I can play Love is in Bloom itself. Benjamin says, your voice is something I should be hearing announcing the next band at a jazz club. Well, that's exactly why I'm Golden Microphone. I'm the most soothing voice there is. Next up, Billy Bay and the Rockers Band. Oh yes. Jamath says, yeah man, love Mellow Mondays. I do love Mellow Mondays too. Tobias says, it's a pity there's no Freebird. What about the stars will aid her escape? See, that's a brilliant video, but again, that particular piece of music is licensed. I don't think I can use the music. Maybe I can show the video? Maybe? I'm not even sure. Let's see. Benjamin says, I had an ad just then. Did he read my comment? You had an ad? Oh dear. Okay. Here's what you do. Okay, and this is for everyone. If you're using Internet Explorer, get off it. Do not use it to listen to this stream. Use either Google Chrome or the one that I use, Firefox. After that, find the extension AdBlock Plus. When you find AdBlock Plus, just use that. It'll stop the ads and you can listen to this entire show ad-free. And I was very tempted just then to put an ad up. No, I wouldn't do that. Not yet, anyway. Not until I've got everything sorted. Benjamin Morrissey says, you must say titty sprinkles at the very end of the show. Also, what's the latest news of PonyCon? Well then, let's see. Titty sprinkles. Okay, wait, that's not the end of the episode. That's not the end of the show. Oh well, you get more titty sprinkles than anyone else. Hooray! Who says this isn't a PG show? As for the latest news at PonyCon, believe it or not, one of the audience members here, To Kill a Rockingbird, is our animator. The guy who animated various animated shorts, such as, well, all of the PonyCon shorts, featuring Bruce and Starcrossed. Matter of fact, I think I might actually put one of those on. Yes, it is actually going to be an ad. Oh dear. Alright then, give me just a moment whilst I try to get this working properly. Whoa, that's a little bit loud. Okay, let's see here. That's a little bit large. I'll try and put this down. For those of you on YouTube, I will provide a link to the ad itself if you want to. Oh wait, this isn't the actual ad. Whoops, this is an alpha of the ad. Okay, never mind. I will go to YouTube and I shall bring up the ad. Let's see, PonyCon AU. That should do it. Do. Now remember, this particular ad was for the crowdfunding, for the Indiegogo when it was up. But this is just a sampling of the animation technique that our dear animator is going to be using for some of the rewards that were on offer. Animations. And yes, he did actually get some commissions for animations for this one. Okay, screen region. And that should just about do it. Ha! There it is. Alright then. Full screening that. It's me. Hello. And that there's Bruce. You're about to see Starcrossed come onto the show. I need to turn down this here background music. Beautiful. Oh, that's not working. Oh no. Okay. There we go then. Alright. And here we go.
How's the money situation going?
Good, we reached our goal. But there's still time to give money to PonyCon. The more money we have, the bigger of a show we can put on.
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
People can still get shirts, posters and tickets.
Could even get an animation.
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Yes indeed, and that's pretty much what you'll get. Or even better, really, when you got yourself an animation prize from the Indiegogo. I think the page is still up, actually. If you go to Indiegogo and have a look, you might have... Actually, I might have a look too. Stay tuned whilst I find the Indiegogo page. For now, we're going to go right ahead and play the first of AwkwardMarina's musical numbers, No Place Like Ponyville, right here on Oatstralia on Air Live.
Why, Miss Rarity, I thought you were going to stay here in Canterlot.
Yes, stay here in Canterlot.
Darling, whatever made you change your mind? Well, I am a mare who loves style. But I couldn't stay here for a while. I must return to the place I call home. I'd like the chance to dance with Mr. Fancy Pants, but there's no place like Ponyville. And though the sun is hot right over Canterlot, there's no place like Ponyville. I've traveled east and west, I've seen many a crowd who would rather dwell in the sky on a cloud. But I know there's no place like Ponyville. There may be foreign colts who know the wonderbolt, but there's no place like Ponyville. And Appaloosa's charms could never do me harm, but there's no place like Ponyville. Manhattan City is where the parties are at, but I would come back here in the drop of a hat. For I know there's no place like Ponyville. Listen up, Billy, if you need a town where you can settle down or something, there's no place like Ponyville. Or if you're really shy, louder, Fluttershy, we're on Broadway. Like, yay? Before I moved here, I just knew anger and strife. But now that we're all here, we're gonna stay here for life. For we know there's no place like Ponyville. Everybody, there's no place like Ponyville. That's right.
That was No Place Like Ponyville by AwkwardMarina, our featured artist tonight on Oatstralia on Air Live, Mellow Mondays. And I have in fact found the website. It is still up. The Indiegogo is still up, but it's not, obviously it's not going anymore, but it is there for every pony to have a look at. I will put the link into the section, into the description below, but I will also put, for you livers here, put it into the chat. There we go. Indiegogo.com/PonyCon AU. You can see how the PonyCon funding actually went, and we are very pleased with the result. Got ourselves over 8k worth of funding. We were aiming for 5, but with that, we can certainly get ourselves going a lot faster, a lot better, and make this con the best that we can possibly make it for you, the listener, the goer, the cosplayer, the lover of ponies, all of that. From what I understand, we're in the middle of getting our posters finalized for advertising purposes. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And not sure if I can say anything else out of the ordinary. I guess I should probably wait until the next marketing meeting comes up, for which I apologize to Rockingbird, because he's my boss. Sorry for not coming into the last 2 meetings. I have been somewhat busy, I'm afraid. Very sorry about that. But I'm fairly sure I should be there for this week's. Now, Anthony asks, what is the pricing for PonyCon AU looking like? Well, that one I think I can answer. Unless Rockingbird wants to interject at some point. By the way, he also runs the Tumblr for PCAU, which is, well, obviously PonyConAU.tumblr, which will also be down in the description, and I shall find shortly. Let's see, and put into the chat for you live listeners. PonyConAU.tumblr, there it is. I don't want the /post, hang on. Okay, so I want that. Alright, here we go. And that will be... There we go. Tobias asks, do you still get shirts and stuff if you donate now? I'm afraid not. From what I understand, the funding is closed, and that's just it. Rockingbird says that he fired me like a month ago. I was fired when I was kicked off the internet and out of my house. Thank you very much, Rockingbird. Let's see. As for the tickets, since we haven't heard anything yet, says Anthony, Rockingbird, do you have anything to say about the tickets at all? We're just waiting for a comment on him for all of you YouTubers listening in later on. Let's see. As far as I'm aware... Oh, where is it? If you had been there while the Indiegogo was going, it was $25 for your ticket at a discounted value. 160 out of the 200 that were on offer were claimed, so we're expecting a lot of ponies to come along to this. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic, especially to meet you all. Oh, which reminds me, myself and Wes J, the owner and station manager of Philadelphia Radio, we're going to be partners and live streamers at the event. So if you happen to find it, well, this is a little early to say since it's in April next year, but if you happen to find us, come over and say hi. I really shouldn't be saying it so early. I mean, it's before Christmas, but why not? I'm a little bit excited. Speaking of exciting things, who saw what happened this morning? It's probably been all over the news, not that I've been able to see. I don't really have a television that receives, well, TV. But one man named Felix went up into the atmosphere, to the edge of space, in a balloon. and jumped. Why? For science. And I was there, sleep deprived and everything. I was there watching on YouTube live. Who else was there? I hope someone else was there. For you YouTubers, if you were there, good for you. Hit like. That's good. Alright, just reading through the comments here. Jamath says, I keep thinking of PCAU as another meetup, but it's going to be bigger and stuff, and it's weird, lol. I suppose it is a bit like another meetup, except it's going to be everyone from everywhere, and for some reason, Tombstone's going to be there. For those of you who don't know, the Living Tombstone has said on his own Tumblr that he'll be coming to PonyCon AU. But, and this is a big but, I don't believe he'll be here as one of our guests. No. From what I understand, he'll be coming along as a con goer. So he wants to come along, enjoy the con, buy things from the stalls, enjoy Australia as it is. So if you do see him, try not to bother him too much. I know, shake his hand, say he's got good music or bad music, however you feel about him, that sort of thing. But he's not there for your entertainment. He's there for his own entertainment. Let's see. To Kill a Rockingbird just answered Tobias's question about donating. Can't donate. It's ended. That's right. Jamath says, glad to already follow the PCAU Tumblr. Tobias wishes he knew about making donations earlier. We are sorry about that, but yeah, this was a little while ago. Very sorry about that. And Killer Rockingbird has put up a link, has put up a email that you can use to inquire about tickets and ticket prices. Inquiries at ponyconau.com, which will also be put into the description later on. Let's see here. But yes, unfortunately, this morning, as soon as Felix jumped at, what was it, 5 in the morning? Yeah, I think it was 5 in the morning down here. Felix jumped, and my YouTube stopped. I was screaming to high hell as the first 30 seconds that were the most important and what I wanted to see, sped away from me, and I couldn't see the event. I couldn't see him tumbling and rolling and going at over 1,000 kilometers an hour, plummeting towards the earth. I couldn't see that. The YouTube came back after a minute and 10 seconds of not working, and not 20 seconds after it came back, he pulled his chute. And I was all like, oh no. I missed the whole bloody jump. After having waited up, watched his balloon go up into the atmosphere, and then dead. This is why my radio station has been having some problems lately. The internet around here is atrocious for some reason. I mean, now, obviously you're listening to me right now because I've got a good connection. I've got a full connection on a wireless card, no less. But sometimes it just kills itself. Oh well, teething problems of a new studio, right? Now, let's see here. Rockingbird also says, yeah, I saw the bloke jump out of space. He did literally jump out of space, didn't he? Anthony before him says, I was sleeping because I had work. I had work too. Wuss. I got all of 1 hour's sleep, and then I had to go to work. Come to think of it, I haven't slept yet. I don't know how on earth I'm still up. Oh, hello. what is a good place to stay that is close to PonyCon AU? I'm helping head up the meet for PonyCon AU for Queensland. Oh, well, thank you very much, Anthony, for the question. Um, there are some really nice places for accommodation down here in Sydney. The one that I'd probably suggest is the Bounce Hotel. Uh, I'll probably send you a link later if you'll give me your Skype. I don't think I can put it into the description in YouTube below. Um, Here we go. I'm DJ-MAR3 on Skype. If you go right ahead and hit that up after the show, I'll gladly give you the link to Bounce Hotel, and I believe I've got access to the documents for possible places to stay in and around Sydney for PonyCon AU, so I can probably give you a hand with that, no problem. Alright then, the time is now 9:43. We are nearly done with the show, so we're going to go right ahead and put on another wonderful piece from AwkwardMarina. This one is her latest release, Anthropology. If you have any idea what that's in reference to, good for you. It's a fantastic story. If you don't, head to filmfiction.com and look up Anthropology. You are missing out. I am telling you this right now, missing out. Anthropology, Lyra's song, is all about, well, our favorite sitting pony, Lyra, who believes in humans. This is a song all about that, and it's beautiful. Once again, AwkwardMarina's range is showcased beautifully, and from what I understand, this song made it to EQD as its own post, as its own feature post. How awesome is that? Either way, we're going to listen to it now. Anthropology, Lyra's song, right here on Oatstralia on Air Live. This is Mellow Mondays.
Human beings fascinate me, being just the way they are. Tell me, little pony, can you push a cart or drive a car? Lyre is my instrument, but humans strum their sweet guitar. It's a mystery. Anthropology, fingers, toes, and tiny noses, brownish hair and tannish skin. Would it be too much to ask to see the world they're living in? Everybody tells me that it's old and fake mythology. It's a mystery. Anthropology, aren't you bored of brushing your coat, styling your mane with your hooves? I don't mean to butt in or gloat, but ancient history proves humans don't have wings or magic. They don't need it, they don't care. All they've got's imagination, new inventions everywhere. Babies, children, teens, and elders all alike have clothes to wear. It's so real to me. Anthropology, Albert Einstein, Cleopatra, William Shakespeare, Elton John, Michael Phelps, Barack Obama. Who's to say that they're all gone? Maybe humans like us too and dress like us at Comic-Con. It's so real to me. Anthropology, yeah, they've had a couple of fights. Nobody's perfect, you see. Still, I say I'm born with the rights to study whatever I please. I don't need to horse around now. I can stand on two legs. I would trade my magic powers for a pair of new legs. Grab your camera, come on, zoom in, 'cause your favorite mare's a human, me! That is who I'll be. Anthropology.
That was Anthropology, Lyra's song by AwkwardMarina, and that is her latest release. It is fantastic, sublime, and it just caught me. It really caught me off guard. How good this girl is with her singing. You can see why I wanted her featured. She's just wow. I know, Australia On Air is supposed to be a station dedicated to the Australian brony music scene. But as I said to her in my letter of, well, I can't call it questioning, in my letter to her on YouTube, I can't ignore talent. I just can't ignore talent. Hmm. Jamath says, whoa, this is cool. It really is. Benjamin Morrissey, quality song, regardless, based on ponies. The skills of our members is why I love this fan base. It's just... Ah, this is... This is the reason why I started this radio station. Because of the talents of the musicians of this beautiful fan base. And I couldn't be happier. I really, really couldn't be happier. We get a platform to show off new music. We get new music, stuff that isn't mainstream poppy crap, for lack of a better word. I really shouldn't be saying that, but well, yeah, it's my radio station. It's not crap. And we get what we want, we get what we love, we get what we like. Sometimes we get stuff we don't like, but that's okay, because there's other stuff that we do like, and it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Ah, Rocking Bird. That's good to know. Rocking Bird says she is my new favorite brony musician. Now we're even. Does that mean I get my job back? I hope so, because I've been plugging PonyCon AU really hard. Ah. For all of you YouTubers out there, there will be links in the description. I have a feeling though that too many links will make this whole thing terrible, so any links to AwkwardMarina will pretty much just take you to her page rather than to her songs. Okay? Okay. Let's see here. Just going to have a look at the comments again. Okay. Tobias says, would we perhaps be hearing some music by the Living Tombstone, Omnipony, or Mondo Pony? I think that's Mando Pony, and maybe, depending on its quality. I do have, I think I do have Living Tombstone signed up. I'm fairly sure I do. I don't have Omnipony signed up, actually, now that I think about it. Or Mando Pony. I should get around to doing that. I mean, they are talented, but I do really wish to focus on the Australians. For example, one of our own hosts, Karoshia, who hosts the Tuesday, well, hosts the first part of the Tuesday block. To be honest, I'm not sure what he calls it anymore. Does he call it The Truth or the WWE Wrestling Hour? I really don't know anymore. He switches it up every now and then. But he's usually on tomorrow, Tuesdays, 8 o'clock, right here on Oatstralia On Air Live. Don't miss it. It's a lot of fun. But his Wednesday show, when he and Glitchhog get together, it's a real train wreck. Which is, incidentally, is the name of the show. So, check that out as well. Prime Sonic says, just wait until the first episode of Season 3 airs. Sudden influx of new media. There's already new media about that. As a matter of fact, the last song that I'll be playing from AwkwardMarina tonight, well, actually, yeah, the last song I'll be playing will be the I Can't Wait for Season 3 song that she made. Speaking of other songs, I think I've got two more songs in my... Yes, I've got two more songs here. Oh, this. Yes, I've got two more songs to play before we go. I'll play this one right now. This one's called Trixie. It's a fan-based parody of a fan mix of a fan song. You may recognize the tune. I'll let you figure out what it is. Right here on Australia On Air Live, Mellow Mondays, this is Trixie by AwkwardMarina.
I'm not a fan of magic shows, but I'm the one who knows this performance is a total act. She said she is a superstar, but I can tell by by far that the audience excites us back. I can't sit idly, no, I can't let this fly. I'll take the stage and give the show a try. Trixie, I know that I'm the best, but I'm a bit too scared to put my magic to the test. Trixie, you're showing off again, so take your magic show away. Trixie, the great and powerful, excuse my language, but I got to tell you this is bull. Trixie, you're making it all up, so take your brattiness away. Trixie, I'm usually a modest type, but now with all this hype, I've been jealous cause you're really mean. You are a quite untruthful mare to talk about that there that you've never even really seen. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Oh, Trixie, I know that I'm the best, but I'm a bit too scared to put my magic to the test. Trixie, you're showing off again, so take your magic show away. Trixie, the great and powerful, excuse my language, but I got to tell you this is bull. Trixie, you're making it all up, so take your brattiness away. Trixie, no, oh, oh.
That was Trixie the Great and Powerful by AwkwardMarina, and I swear on Celestia that this is a talent. This is a talent. She's doing all the voices. Every song that you've heard tonight, it's her. I don't know how she does it, but she does. Yes, even in No Place Like Ponyville, she does all the voices. How? She's Mel Blanc. If you don't get that reference, look it up. Let's see. So I've got Anthony's Skype now. That's good. Jamath says, my favorite version of this is the swing jazz stable free, even if it is biased. I can't blame you. I certainly don't blame you. Which reminds me, Stable Free is one of our signed artists, and the head of PonyCon AU. Yup. Don't know if I should have said that, but oh well, too bad, it's out there already. Ha ha ha. I'm probably fired again. With that, it is now 9:55 and we are just about at the end of our show. I'd like to thank everyone here for coming and just chillaxing with me for the hour. Thank you for tuning in to the first Mellow Monday at the new studio. Hooray! And obviously a thank you to our sponsors who I talked about a lot tonight. I am very sorry for all of those that I probably bored to death about. Dear. Yes. Oh. Here's one. I know AwkwardMarina is going to be listening to this because I'm going to force her to listen to this somehow. Because To Kill a Rockingbird just said in the comments here, so refreshing to hear a singer in this community that can actually sing. There you go, AwkwardMarina. If you had any doubts at all about your singing ability, they've been trounced. There is nothing that you can say about that. You're getting praised by Rockingbird. No one gets praised by Rockingbird. That's all there is to it. Prime Sonic says, wow, good thing I tuned in early. I'm leaving for the office in 10. Ah, good man. Well, in that case, we've helped you wake up to the mellowest of Monday. Well, it wasn't really mellow, but what a way to wake up, right? Musicals and a featured artist who can sing. How good is that, right? I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do next week, so... Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to put up a poll. Not just on the Australia On Air Facebook page, but on YouTube as well. Well, okay, I can't put a poll up on YouTube, but in the comments or on the poll at the Facebook page, tell us which artist you'd like to see featured on next week's show. Hopefully we can get them in on an interview. I was thinking Your Enigma to be featured for next week's, but you know what? If public appeal, if public opinion changes that, then it changes it. So next week, expect your enigma, but who knows? The community might be able to surprise you. For now, we have reached the end of our show. Once again, thank you everyone for coming to listen. Thank you YouTubers for coming to listen. Please hit the subscribe button. We have more stuff coming to you very, very soon. I know that each of my shows, Mellow Mondays and Fanfiction Fridays, will be uploaded as soon as they're done. Okay? Uh, Anthony has already put on a vote for Aviators. Tobias says, wake up, but it's 9 p.m. Yes, it is indeed 9 p.m., but this radio show reaches all corners of the globe. Prime Sonic, for example, is in Argentina, having woken up at 9 a.m. Well, not woken up at 9 a.m., but he's awake, and that's all that matters. Jamath says, when I get my stuff together, we can do me. Ah, well, in that case, we have a volunteer. Okay then, no problem. Once you get your stuff together, get in contact with us, and we'll get you on the air. We'll get you featured. Oh yeah, it's going to be good. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much to PonyCon AU for helping sponsor the show. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you to AwkwardMarina for being absolutely awesome in your singing talents. And thank you to my beautiful listeners who keep me going every single week. Thank you for tuning in, and the new listeners as well. Thank you very much for tuning in for the first time to the first Mellow Mondays of Oatstralia on Air. Now, I leave you with the I Want MLP FIM song. Well, Season 3. As I said earlier, there was already media that has been brought out for Season 3 because of the Failure song. This is a parody of the Failure song. The I Want MLP Season 3 song coming right up to end the night. Oh, and what was I supposed to say? I know it's down here somewhere. I was supposed to say, where is it? Oh dear. No. I know I'm supposed to say something strange. Something to do with sparkles, I think. Of Mellow Monday. Oh, there it is. Okay. The I Want MLP FIM Season 3 song, Failure Song Parody by AwkwardMarina, Titty Sprinkles. Good night.
Twilight, did you fail? Oh, I'm so excited. I think by now we all agree there's lots of hype for Season 3. And I expected sea ponies, but I wasn't prepared for this. I expected more of Nightmare Moon, or maybe Discord causing much more doom. Making sense? What fun is there in making sense? I thought Rarity and Spike might kiss. Ew, but I wasn't prepared for this. Crystal ponies, what the hell is that? Tell me. Oh, please tell me. Someone make my heart stop wanting more ponies. It's a disease. Yeah, there's Seasons 1 and 2, but I'm impatient and this won't do. 'Cause all I want is, Season 3. And I want it now!
For you on YouTube, you can probably hear this. This is just to buffer between the end of the song and, well, when I hear it, and the end of the song when my listeners hear it. They're probably going to listen to this and hear it cut off like now. Good night and titty sprinkles.